into April. First quarter of real estate land is under our belts, and it has been an interesting 3 months. We are seeing prices are rising around 4%, 5%. I mean, depends on the zip code, but in the macro, it's up about 4 or 5%. Interest rates are staying, between high sixes, low sevens. So the amount of fluctuation in interest rates has really stabilized, and that stabilization has led to more buyer demand, more buyer confidence, because interest rates aren't, for a while in 2022, 2023, every week you checked interest rates and they were up and then up again and then up again and then peaked, over 8%. Well, since then, things have really stabilized, like I've been saying, between high sixes, low sevens, and so a lot of buyers are back in the market. Inventory is low, and so is demand. It's up from where it was, but the biggest issue is still that interest rates are a little too high for a lot of would-be home sellers to put their home on the market because they don't want to walk away from their really low interest rate. And so for the homes that are available, that are on the market, there's competition. And especially if the home is really well dialed in. So the better the condition, the better the home has been cared for, and the better it's been presented, the more eyeballs you have on the property. And that directly relates back to the interest rates, because right now the consumer has a higher monthly payment relative to the home's value than they did a few years ago. So they're having to stretch. Almost everybody is stretching to stay within the home that they really want to buy, and so there's less money after the close of escrow to fix things. And so you're having some buyers getting cold feet. You're having a lot of buyers just pass on property that doesn't have the right condition. So it's never been more important than now to have a home pre-inspected, because that provides clarity to your buyer pool, so you have an escrow that will stay the first time. And two, it just helps position you so you know what you're selling. It's not just so the buyer knows what they're buying, it's so you know what you're selling. So a lot of times there's hidden things that are lurking in your property. It's gonna get discovered anyway. Better to find out up front and then get ahead of it. And this allows you to have clarity and position your property the first time, the right time. So where are things gonna head? I don't know. And so I think in general, real estate agents need to cool the brakes on predicting where interest rates are going to go. You can go online and do your research. There's people that think interest rates are going to go up. There's people that think interest rates are going to go down. What I think is more helpful is to talk about what happens if interest rates go up versus down. So if interest rates go up, it is going to eat away at demand, and more and more and more. At some point, I'm not sure how high they would have to go, it might start to lower home values because there's less and less buyers in the market. The people that benefit from that, more often than not, have really high down payments or they're cash. So first-time home buyers, that's not a great thing to wait for. If they go down, the opposite happens. Everybody is going to jump into the market, and including sellers. So you'll have more inventory, but you're also going to have more competition. Again, this is more beneficial to folks that have a higher down payment, more cash, people that are more nimble and can succeed in a competitive environment. For first-time home buyers, you're kind of in trouble either way. And so instead of trying to predict where things are going to go, I always recommend that you just look at the monthly payment, which is the primary lever that's going to allow you to purchase a home. And then if you can find a home that's in that preferred monthly payment, get in the market. Once you're in, that's when all the magic happens. I hope this was helpful, and I'll talk to you on the next one.